Chrisean Rock. How dare you? You need to be in jail. CPS needs to be called to your house, and that baby should be extracted. For you are ridiculous. For you are insane.
I just can't do it. People in jail, it just ain't turning out like this is gonna be healthy for us, you know? If it's gonna be healthy, I'm all in. If everybody is gonna work on themselves and get better, I'm all in. But you can't tell me from last week, from leaving the church to messing with this man, to that man, to the next man, and now you back to this man, that you working on your healing. You got to spend some time. I gotta see her get her own place, and I gotta see her pay her own rent and take care and put her son's room together. I gotta see her do some womanly things.
There are claims that CPS may finally be removing Chrisean's son because of a video that is becoming viral worldwide, so everyone might want to cool down for this one. According to reports, Chrisean Rock left her infant in the car during a heated argument with Blueface over the phone. When some Twitch staff at her site intervened to save her youngster, was wailing and screaming in the back seat, he was about to choke. It was such a horrific video that Twitch, according to insiders, Chrisean Rock will face charges of reckless endangerment of life, in addition to CPS removing her child. Because she neglected her child, her page was deleted. For a moment, let us explain the situation. Fans have been criticizing Chrisean Rock's parenting style for the past few months. Some believe she was never prepared for parenthood, and some even claim she kept the child to maintain a relationship with Blueface. Despite the drama, supporters kept dragging her on social media after the kid was born because his other baby, Mama Jaden Alexis, had already given birth to 2 children with him. Not to mention how insane things were during her pregnancy, when it was said that she smoked and drank so much that Blueface had to confront her. It has subsequently been a miss since she was seen abusing the baby while shopping at Walmart. Blueface chastised her on Twitter after witnessing how she treated the child, writing, "I notice any time she is in the headlines because she made a poor choice. And even though I wasn't there, she blames me for it. For example, if I were to be totally honest, you already have so much. So why would you take your new puppy to Walmart to buy stuff for your house?" "But why did she have the right to accuse me?" he asked. "I'm just taking care of myself, and I have nothing to do with her apartment or the Walmart trip. She genuinely wanted to be a single mother, for heaven's sake." And the baby's name is Chrisean Jr. We knew by now that their truce was over and they were messy again. Then, by claiming again that Chrisean Rock had skipped the procedure and posting a picture of Chrisean Jr.'s health issue, Blueface escalated the dispute once more. He posted on Twitter, "She is a bad mother. Yes, she is unfit." To satisfy her, demands she has been postponing the treatment and missing the appointment. "I want to give the process they're talking about additional thought. She was unaware of the 'my son is not healthy' because she drank, smoked, and got high off her whale pregnancy. And she couldn't even take 1 month off," Blueface remarked during the visit, even holding Chrisean accountable for the illness. To further demonstrate that Chrisean's drinking was most likely the cause, he attached a screenshot. To cut through all the chaos, Blueface was imprisoned for breaking his parole, and Chrisean's sister was arrested shortly after for refusing to surrender herself on an active warrant. It's interesting to observe that, despite her brief incarceration, things didn't go according to plan once she was released. The spotlight wasn't coming in as much as it used to since Blueface was still incarcerated, which dried up club appearances and performances. In light of this, Chrisean Hine decided to try streaming. No matter how you feel about her, this is the truth. Because Chrisean's streaming sounded like the right fit for someone with her wild and uncontrolled character. She joined, you know? After a few hours of her first stream, she had over 20,000 subscribers on Kick. However, her streaming business ran into a big problem very immediately after it began. Insiders claim that shortly after fans contacted CPS after seeing some of the content on her broadcast, Chrisean was arrested once more. It appears like she never seems to get a break, or maybe she is just out here collecting mug photos like trade cards. The whole disaster transpired as follows. In case you missed it, Chrisean was at home getting ready for a Twitch prom event. Yes, Twitch was helping her. She had a few Twitch staff members present to set everything up. And as she talked on the phone with Blueface, who is still in prison, her baby started screaming. Instead, Chrisean believed that the crying was hurting her relationship with Blueface. So she asked someone to put the baby in the crib. She spent a great deal of time on the phone, car, everyone, and it was really hot outside. In the car, she could hear her baby crying. Despite this, she decided to concentrate on her jailhouse call and streaming. Fortunately, before things worsened, the Twitch staff at her house intervened and removed the infant from the car.
I can call you later so you can do what you gotta do.
No, you don't gotta call me later. I just don't want to argue. You can stay on the phone.
I guess you're busy, so I'm gonna call you later.
Huh? I'm not busy at all.
Yeah, I guess you're busy, so I'm gonna call you later.
I'm not.
Not even busy.
Like,
Okay.
babe,
You're busy right now.
huh? I'm not busy.
I gotta
I'm not
call you later so
busy.
you can
I'm
do
not
this.
busy. About to put a baby in the car. Is that okay? Do you mind taking him to the car? Thank you.
Do you mind taking him to the car? Thank you.
Here you go. Here I come, Papa. Hey, it's okay. It's okay.
The video now took on a slightly ominous tone. Chrisean's son was witnessed gasping for air and choking before the Twitch crew, who were only there to help broadcasters set up for prom, grabbed the situation and saved the baby. According to insiders, CPS had a number of calls from irate fans following the incident. Chrisean was quickly taken into custody by the police and is now allegedly being charged with child neglect and potentially even depending on how the case plays out. It could be as dangerous as attempted injury, but it goes beyond that. Numerous media publications claim that Chrisean might lose custody of her child due to her apparent history of placing him in risky or blatantly harmful settings. According to insiders, Chrisean's financial situation is terrible behind the scenes, and Blueface and his crew don't appear to want anything to do with it. Sadly, despite her claims of love for her son, this isn't an isolated event. Rather, it's a pattern. And over the past few months, people have been pointing out signs that her son may be cheating. Chrisean might not even have the funds to engage a knowledgeable lawyer to defend him in this lawsuit because she was expelled from his house for damaging it. And now that she is banned from Twitch, her broadcasting bag has been cut off, displaying fetal alcohol syndrome signs, but Chrisean continues to ignore them, letting others see them. In actuality, Chrisean and the infant both need help. But that help can only be given if she is willing to face the truth, be open about her struggles, and give her kid the crucial support he needs. Let's face it, knowing Chrisean, even if he's still very young and certain issues can be remedied with the right actions today, till Blueface is released from prison, perhaps not. Much will change, and even then, who knows? When Chrisean was accused of recklessly putting her son's life in danger, fans commented, "I remember her saying she planned on taking that baby on tour, even when she was on baddies. So no, I'm not surprised her mind is too damaged to have a baby and then one with special needs, and she's a single mother as well because the BD ain't worth a underscore." I'm not endorsing her actions in any way. But do you think Chrisean will win his case in court, or that CPS will be given full custody of his child? After seeing the following video, please share your thoughts in the space provided for comments below. The odds were stacked against that child when they decided to have children. Leaving a disabled child crying and having no one to follow. It's disgusting, and the company and its workers share equal responsibility for allowing it to happen.